Alright, today we're going to take a look at North Sentinel Island on Google Earth. Let's get right into it. This is in the southwest corner. I'm calling this the Bowtie structure. We're looking at this building right here. Sort of has a bow tie shape. Now, you can see there's a long trail here. Pretty much goes right to the building. And it branches off here. One trail goes to one end, another trail going to the other end of the building. And it appears to be a fairly large building, so quite interesting, I thought. All right, let's go to the next one. This is in the southern end of the island. Now, I'm not entirely sure these are man-made structures, but I think they might be. We're looking at this thing right here. Not sure what this is. You know, it kind of looks like a giant chair. There's another round structure here. This might be a bush. They both might be bushes, I'm not sure. But I think this is a structure right here. So this is 2023. We're going to go back a year. And they're gone. This is gone. That round structure is gone. Toggle back and they're there. So, I don't know. Interesting. Let's go to the next. This is on the eastern side. Now, I believe that there's a structure right in here. I'm going to have to go back a year. There it is. Right here. This is definitely a building. Now, this is 2022. If I go back a year, it's gone. Nothing there. There's our building. And 2023, nothing there. So, wasn't there very long. Let's go to the next. Now, this is a spot I've seen mentioned in other videos. Other people have spotted one building here. I've actually spotted 3 buildings on this clearing. This is the 2023. If we go back a year, it's 2021. There's our building. And we're going to keep going back. Now, no buildings. This is 2020. Now, this is December 2018. So these are definitely buildings right here. There's one building here. And there's another darker building behind that one. And if I keep going back in time, the picture gets better. There's a small square building right here. And this is a longer rectangular building. This is darker. It appears to be made out of a different material. And we keep going back. It's still there. Still there. Still there. And it's gone. So it seems to have been there for a couple of years. 2017 through 2018. You can cycle through this. Here's our present time. So you can see there's a lot of activity right in this little clearing here. We've got several large trails. There's 2 that go out to the ocean here. Another trail goes down the coast here. And we've got lots of smaller trails crisscrossing all over. So there's quite a bit of activity right here in this little clearing. All right, let's go to the next. Now, this is not structures, but it's just some things that I noticed were on the shore here. Now, you can see there's some activity here. These are definitely trails right here. But we're going to take a look at this spot. We've got a whole bunch of objects here on this beach. These longer things I can tell are logs or sticks. I do not know what these other larger objects are. Anyway, this is 2023. We're going to toggle back and everything disappears. There. This is 2022. All that stuff is gone. 2023, there it is. So, you know what this stuff is? I don't know. You know, the water's right here. This could have been washed out to the ocean. It might be nothing. But you know, I tend to think this is something that these people were working on here. Maybe they're building canoes. I don't know. But, you know, it's all that stuff's gone. And there it is. So let's go to this is going to be our last one here. Now, this is another strange object here. This is definitely something going on with this one. We're looking at this object right here, sort of whitish object. Now, I'm going to toggle back. This is 2023. 2021, that object is no longer there. No, we're going to keep going back in time. This is 2020. There's the object again. It's moved. It was down here. Now it's over here. Now we're going to go back further. Now the object it's still there, but it's moved again. Now it's back here in the bushes. This is December 2019. I'm going to keep going back, and now it's gone. This is 2018. So, move up one. There's December 2019. It's there. April 2020. It's been moved. It's up here. April 2021. It's not there anymore. And April 2023. It is now right here. So, you know, judge for yourself. I don't know what this is, but it does not appear to be an organic object to me. It looks like it might be metallic. I really don't know, but this is some sort of object that they're moving around here. It might be, I don't know, maybe they got their hands on a small boat. Something. Maybe it's something they got off a shipwreck. Don't know. Anyway, that's going to do it. So, you know, I have some more. You know, I have a whole list of things that I found over here, but I'm not going to go through them all. The video would be too long, so that is it. I will see you next time.